Hey everyone, today we are going to be picking out some books for me to read in the month of June. Um, I usually haven't done this, but honestly, I feel like I need to set intentions for the month, every month, because otherwise I just kind of meander through the month and then don't really read, or I read, but not books that I need to read. Like, I have over 178, I think it's 178 books now actually, on my TBR pile that need to be read. And and that's a lot, let's be honest here. So today we are going to be picking out some books. I think I'm just gonna go with 4 books this month because honestly, I was in a reading slump for the first few months of the year, and I only read 10 or 12 books this year. And yeah, so we are going to be picking out some books with this reading prompts card from Illumicrate that I got from one of their box subscriptions last year, and I haven't even used them. So we're going to use them. Here we are. We're just going to shuffle them, and let's see what, here, you want to pick? Oh, that's upside down. Maybe that's a sign, actually. That's a sign. I'm gonna go with a sign. All right, a book with witches. Okay, I will be right back. All right, so I found a book, so I'm gonna put this prompt up here. We are going to be going with The Witchery by S. Isabel. It's about, it's like a magic school for witches, and there's this girl, she arrives, she's struggling with learning her powers. It's a YA book. And she arrives there, and she's taken under the wing of 3 people, 3 girls, who, she's taken under the wing of these 3 girls right over here. I'm guessing that she's the new one, and these are the 3. I don't know, though. I have no idea. We're going to find out. And there's something called the haunting season, and it's approaching, and there's wolves that will rise from the swamp to kill, and humans and witches must work together to survive the yearly onslaught. However, the history between humans and witches is long and bloodied, with the current truce hard won and hanging in the balance. And this year, the stakes couldn't be higher, as 2 boars from Hammersmith School prepare to make their first sacrifices to the witches in exchange for protection. But when students start turning up dead, Iris, Talia, Jayla, and Logan realize they'll have to harness their powers and stop the wolves themselves. Yet, old dangers lie in wait, and the cost to break the curse may be greater than any witch or human could ever know. This is actually really interesting to me. I really love witches. I think I was saving this for a Halloween vibe, but you know what? It picked it. The prompts picked it, so I'm going to be reading this. All right, let's go. All right, here we go. We're gonna pick our second. Why does this feel so light? Book. All right. A book with found family. Cool. I don't know. I mean, interesting. See, here's my problem. Found family, yes. I love found family, but how do you know for sure sometimes if it's going to be a found family kind of novel? You know what I mean? Alright, we are actually changing it. I know what I said. I didn't realize I had this one. This is about witches too. So this one is going to be for witches. My book with a witch in it. Alright? This one is going to be found family because it sounds like the three witches that take in Logan are kind of like a family. So we're going to do that. I make the rules here. All right? Look. All right. All right. Let's see. All right. We're going to do this one. Oh. A book with gods or goddesses. All right. Let's see. Did I just see one? Yeah. To Cage of God. Right? Let me read. Hold on. Yes. We're going to do this one. To cage a god is divine. To be divine is to rule. To rule is to destroy. Yeah, so this will be for that one. All right, last pick. A book by an author of color. I know just the one I wanted. I was actually kind of hoping that I would pick a prompt that would go with this one because I just realized I've had it on my shelf for a little while and I really need to read it and I want to read it and it's been calling out to me. So, all right. So the book is This Poison Heart by Kaylin Bayron. I absolutely love her books that I've read so far. I've read the Cinderella's Dead. I've read her Sleep Like Death. I've read her You're Not Gonna Die Tonight. And now I'm going to read this one. She's honestly such a great writer. I love her books. And I am really excited about reading this one. Yeah, so it's about Brice. I need to look up how to say her name. Unless... Okay, no. I'll look out. But basically, the main character has a gift. With a single touch, she can grow plants from tiny seeds to rich blooms. Also, I actually really love the power to be able to, like, control plants. Chlorokinesis, I believe is what it is. And it's, like, honestly one of my favorite, like, I love all the elemental powers. Give me any elemental power, like, main person who can control the elements. I just love that for some reason. I eat it up. And the fact that she can, like, control all of this stuff is just, like, really interesting. So her aunt dies and leaves her a dilapidated estate in rural, I don't know why that word is always the worst for it to come out of my mouth, but rural New York. Bree and her parents hope that maybe, surrounded by plants and flowers, Bree will finally learn to control her gift. But their new home is sinister in ways they never expected. It comes with a mysterious set of instructions and a walled garden filled with the world's most lethal botanicals. There's more to Bree's sudden inheritance than she could have imagined, and she is determined to uncover it. I'm actually so excited. All right. So I've got 4 books, and that's it. No. So to go in order of what I picked out, well, revised order. For the witches, hold on, actually. For the witch book, we're going to do Sweet and Bitter Magic, which is also an LGBTQ book. Points for that. Not points, but like points as in like I'm glad. Does that make sense? Now the next one is a book with found family, which is going to be The Witchery. Like I said, it sounds like they're going to be kind of like a family. Super excited. Next is going to be a book with gods or goddesses. So, to cage a god. Honestly, pretty interesting. Also, that cover's actually really pretty. Not even gonna lie. And last but not least is a book by an author of color. That's going to be This Poison Heart. Honestly, this lineup is really good. I also think this is a LGBTQ plus novel. I think she's bisexual from what I've read, and there's a lot of other characters that are part of the community. So really excited to read it. But that's it. And that's my books. We'll see if I can read all 4. Like I said, I've been kind of in a slump, but I might just be getting out of it and hopefully jump starting and having these 4 books that I'm setting for June will help me. Yeah. So, and that, time to get reading. Let's go.